Be me again. On amphibious assault ship in the Persian Gulf. Rest of my data platoon goes ashore to Iraq and Kuwait. While they are gone, I was instructed to do inventory to make sure everything checks out. Hard drive is missing. Look everywhere for it. Spend 12 fucking hours going through everything. Over and over again. Squad leader calls the ship the next day. I let him know I can't find a hard drive. He yells at me and says I need to find it or I'm totally fucked because that is SSI. I'm fucking stressed. Spend another 17 hours repeatedly going through everything. Can't find it. Feel defeated. Next day. Squad leader calls again. I tell him I can't find it. Him, oh yeah, it's in our comms kit that we brought with us. We noticed it yesterday right after I got off the phone with you. Didn't bother to call and tell me this after me losing my mind searching all fucking day and night. I hung up on him without saying a word. 5 days later when they returned to the ship. Same, squad leader chews my ass for hanging up the phone on him. Be me. 2009 in high school. Was thinking about joining the army to be a paratrooper. See a Marine recruiter one day in my school. Really like his uniform. Talk to him and start going to the pool PT events. Decide to join the Marines. Want to do O3 but recruiter tells me that I should be a radio man instead, and that I would be attached with the infantry but I would work their comms. Sure, that sounds cool. Sign for a comms open contract. That's what he suggested. Find out I was given 0651 data network specialist. Literally IT help desk. First year, assigned to non-deployable unit in Lejeune. Work night shift, answering phone calls when someone can't access Outlook. Everyone in my unit, shift, are nerds and still play WoW. That's all the talk about. Last year in the Marines, get sent on a MEU deployment. We go into the Persian Gulf and because of ISIS, many from our fleet get sent ashore to Iraq. But not me. Rest of my data platoon goes. They left me on the ship to keep the ship network going. Nobody sang for me. Be me. 26. Join Royal Air Force. Paso Ask. Dream come true.jpg. Signed on for 12 years. Finished contract. Sad. Professor offers me 5-year contract. £20,000 bonus. After persuasion I sign. Find out they tax me first year. Scared. Begin to research. Panic. Wife finds out I signed 5 years for only £50 a week. We divorce. Miserable. Narcosis is no joke in scuba diving. Be me, trainee diving instructor aged 18 working on a boat in the south of France. Diving on a wreck circa 40 meters deep. I get assigned one diver to lead, the senior instructor has 3 people, and the 6 of us sit together in one group underwater. Dive goes off without a hitch but we all start feeling the effects of narcosis as we head back to the rope that leads to the surface after around 10 to 15 minutes underwater. Some colossal fucking retard in a separate diving group, 2 autonomes or independent divers who were from our boat, is also suffering narcosis. He enters, as we later find out, into the delusion that his oxygen rig is broken. Proceeds to start attempting to rip off his own breathing apparatus, at 40 meters down. His partner is doing jack shit. Senior instructor immediately swims over, restrains the dude and takes him back to the surface. I then have to, while high as fuck off the nitrogen, guide the remaining 4 divers up to the surface and then back to the boat. Fun times. The retard in question got a hell of a bollocking from the captain. Fucker could have died. Be me, leaving church. Sunny day, light in my eye, going to the trunk of my Buick to put away my mobility scooter. Knees don't work the way they used to after the long years in construction. Getting drafted to Nam also did a number on my joints. Get the scooter halfway into the trunk and this sulking weirdo barely mumbles something from a distance away. Never seen this guy at the church. Lots of street creeps are coming out at all hours now. I tell him I almost got it, it's already in, just needs a push. Was out of breath a bit from performing in the band and lifting that scooter in, pretty sure he heard me or could see that I already got it. He starts getting closer, I keep repeating I got it, I got it. But this creep couldn't accept no for an answer. Reach into my pocket to grab my phone to call the usher, the creep immediately backs off and goes away. Shrug it off and put the scooter away to meet up with the guys and gals at the diner for some brunch. What is with these creeps on the street? Can't take no for an answer. I never used arms list because my state has its own classifieds board that doesn't suck. Be me. 20. Looking for pistols to buy on classifieds. Log in, Bikeroll had just been listed a few minutes ago. Call the guy up. Meet at Del Taco. It's just been sitting in my safe since I got it 30 years ago. A bunch of people have been offering me more, but that's what I paid for it. That's all I want, and I'm gonna keep my word to you. Give him the $200 he wanted and go home. $300 Mac is unbelievable.